over all of our drivers tonight for each and every lap, along with our officials, crew members, and everybody working behind the scenes. We ask that you continue to lead and inspire this great nation of ours. Help us to persevere in wisdom and in strength, all the more as we look to you. God, we pray for all of our men and women in uniform tonight all over the globe. Protect them, please, as they protect us. We pray for our first responders, too, for your glory. In Christ's name, amen.
Here to perform our national anthem, please welcome from Special Operations Command South in Homestead, Florida, Sergeant William Fisher.
Oh, say, can you see by the nose of the light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam?
Hello, welcome to the live stream. Hello, Jake. Alright, good. Chit.
For the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red
Alright. Got Amtrak 160, nice. Oh, it's coming your way, okay. Anyways, I'm gonna start the stream off. What's going on, everybody? Chase fan number 9 here, and welcome to the first of 3 live streams this weekend. It is Homestead Miami Speedway race weekend for NASCAR, and we're going to kick things off with the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series this evening. It's the Baptist Health 200. Should be a good race. The racing here has been pretty good. Last time we were here, well, in the Cup side of things, we had a last lap pass for the win, a clean one, not to be specific. Hello, Eric. Welcome to the stream. But however, though, well, Reddick may have rode the high line that night, but he's not obviously not into tonight's race. But we got some drivers in today's field that have the capability of doing so. Kyle Larson is in tonight's race. Same with Ross Chastain. Larson's driving the 07 for Spire Motorsports, and Chastain's in the 44 truck for Nice Motorsports. Corey Heim, who's 2 for 3 on the season so far. He is on the pole at the Tricon front row with Tanner Gray starting second. This is probably Tanner's best starting spot in his entire Truck Series career. So I hope he will have the speed tonight to compete with his teammate. The other teammate, Gio Ruggiero, starting in 5th place. And Tyler Ankrum is the highest starting Bill McAnally driver. We also got Brandon Jones in the field rocking he's rocking a Kingsford paint scheme. It's been a minute since I've seen Kingsford be a full on sponsor for a team. The last time I think was JGD Doherty Racing back in the mid 2010s. So there's that. Corey Day starts 16th. Jake Garcia 20th. Connor Mosak's back there running at the top 20. Jack Wood 26th. Luke Fenhouse is in tonight's race. He starts 25th. Frankie Muse 29th. And Akinori Ogata, the driver from Japan, is starting 31st. And we also got French driver Michel Decidier starting in last place. It's nice to see Michel Decidier back in the race. For those who don't know who he is, he's a French racing driver. He's driven various forms of motorsports, including NASCAR. He last made a truck start in 2018 for, I think, Bobby Daughter's team, Greenlight Racing. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I can definitely see that happening. I don't see any other Truck Series team using the number 70, so they could if they wanted to.
Connected, spacious, in a 300-mile range with the available extended range battery. A Ford Mustang Mach-E. It's time to see Ford in a new light. Lease a Ford Mustang Mach-E Select for just $229 a month, plus the Ford Power Promise, only at your California Ford dealer.
Welcome back to NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series Racing from Homestead, Miami. Let's take a look at one of the drivers in the field tonight's hometown guy. Let's take a look at the piece. Ross Chastain is now Florida. My brother and I are 8 generations of watermelon farm. I growing up on a watermelon farm. That's kind of like how we grow up. A lot of late nights trying to get the last load out. A lot of fun days with family. A lot of rotten watermelon. There's going to be a watermelon smash. Watermelon for everybody.
It's all about the melon man.
Well, we don't know if there will be a watermelon smash tonight, but let's go down to Carson Hocevar and see what the driver of that 44.
Oh yeah, and tonight is a drivers only broadcast.
Ross Chastain, excited to see you back here in a truck. I know you're excited. You got Alanese just taking a picture. What's more pressure? How close you are to home with a hometown crowd, or Alanese all over this race truck with the 10-year anniversary of Nice Motorsport? Yeah, Al. My relationship with Al is since 2018 when I first drove for him at Bristol, and the third race was here at Homestead. It's been an incredible journey for him and I and this team, and obviously you are a huge part of that. Not size joking here. So yeah, it's just something that means a lot when I get to come run these races, and I'll run for Al as long as I'll have me. But tonight's the first one of this year, so I'd say I'm the most relieved though that you're got a microphone and not a steering wheel in your hand though. Well, sounds good, Ross. Well, wish you luck. Al's here, and everybody's going to be rooting you on. Good luck tonight.
Well, there's definitely a height difference there, but what kind of racer is Ross Chastain? You guys race with him on a weekly basis. Obviously, tonight I think he'll be a force to be reckoned with in this truck.
Well, I think of Ross, Kevin, I think of a guy who's just really gritty. He takes big risks, and a lot of times he gets away with them. We've all seen the wall ride that he did to Hale Mellon at Martinsville, and that's a perfect example of a guy who's willing to take big risks to get big rewards.
That's exactly the best way to say it. When Ross goes out there, you can pretty much bet he's getting everything he can out of that truck tonight, or his truck car on a Sunday. But like you said, it comes with a lot of risk. It doesn't always.
Yeah, Kevin Harvick, Brad, and Joey are in the booth for tonight.
Do you think he can win tonight?
That's a good question. I think he can. I think the Nice trucks have been pretty good. I think this is a good track for Ross, and he's gonna hold him honest for sure.
Well, we're about to find out. And I think Ross Chastain, Kyle Larson, Tanner Gray, they're all going to be chasing that 11 truck of Corey Heim to the green flag on the pole and has been on a roll over the last few weeks. Let's go down to the command.
Homestead, Miami Speedway. Give a big NASCAR welcome to Ken Spell. He is the Chief Executive Officer of Baptist Health. Homestead.
Also, IndyCar practice from the Thermal Club was also on FS1, but I think they should be wrapping up by now.
Take it away, Ken. Driver, start your engine.
They've got them fired up. And we're about to see how this show goes down. Can't wait to see all the action here at Homestead.
To Haggerty, it's obvious. One of these cars is not like the others. It's harder to operate, but easier to enjoy. You use it less, but you love it more. And if something goes wrong, it's a lot harder to replace. It's not your everyday car, so don't pay more for everyday insurance. Pay a better price for better coverage from Haggerty. Quote today at Haggerty.com.
Meet Milo. He's part border collie and part party animal. Meet the Bissell Little Green Hydro Steam Pet. He's part steam powered stain remover and part
Now,
patrol. Bissell, a new breed of clean.
Now, on top of everything, another thing that's been happening this week at Homestead is that some of y'all are probably aware that there was a brush fire in the area not far from the speedway, and a lot of people were jumping to conclusions saying, oh, the race is going to get canceled and moved later on this year, but But however, though, I saw some posts on Twitter, and the fire doesn't look as bad as what people initially thought it was. So far, everything's going according to plan. Certain highways in that area will be intermittently closed.
I can file for free.
Now this is taxes. File for free with TurboTax Reedition.
Wendy's has a fresh JBC or double stack in the app for only $1. In fact, they're so fresh, this JBC is still getting made. There she is. Show off. For the freshest deals of what you love, gotta be Wendy's.
From day one, right down the street to present day.
Oh yeah, I remember. I think I heard something about that during that time.
Built from one mission to keep your business moving full speed ahead. Imagine the roar of the engines, the smell of burnt rubber, the electrifying energy of the crowd. It feels.
I do have to give props to the fire officials out there that are working hard, busting their butts to put the fire out.
.com for tickets and details.
Number one driver in most all categories is Corey Hine.
Mr. Einstein, been so impressive.
Corey Hine going to Victory Lane, this impressive young racer, and wow.
What this young man is doing in that 11 truck is lights out.
We'll be racing on Sunday full time before long.
Well, it's been high time several times during this year, but what do you say we dial him up, Brad?
Oh, now it's time to talk to Mr. High Time himself, Corey Hine. How about it, Corey? Brett Keselowski in the Fox booth. You got it?
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
Wow, man, you've been in the man in command. We just got done watching your highlight video, winning races, kind of taking control of the NASCAR Craftsman Cup Series.
Got myself a
You got some of the Cup regulars jumping
Crunch
in.
bar.
Big challenge. And what we all wanna
Fit
know
Crunch
is,
bar.
who do you think all our racing team is next?
Yeah, no doubt about it. He's himself. You know, he's put his hands on himself on the fence here, and I'll check himself to go through too much. It's such a big risk to knock the lights out. And so I expect to have the battle on the flip point tonight, not to start the race. So gonna have to be adaptable and make sure we stay good all night. But he's making a charge on for this past 100. He's ready to touch that.
Well, we can't wait to watch it. It's been a great season for you so far. Congratulations on all your success.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, we know that he's going to have a challenger in Kyle Larson, and I think when you look at this race back, there isn't anybody better. Let's dial him up, Joey. Sure. Kyle Larson, Joey Logano up in the Fox booth. You got us.
Yeah, I got it.
Also, Larson twice this year. He's gonna do all three races. He's doing all three races this weekend and at Bristol next month.
Always does. But I like our trucks too as well. So we'll see. I think it'll be a fun race between us two as well as I'm sure there'll be some other guys that sure they're going to up the race. So yeah, just have a good time tonight. Thanks Fire for doing this stuff for me. Thanks to Mr. H and everybody I saw for letting me have some fun this weekend.
Well, we're looking forward. And yes, I did make that up, so don't worry about that. But we're looking forward to watching you run the high side. Good luck.
Yeah, thanks.
Let's take a look at the Craftsman starting grid. Row one, we've got our full
No, I haven't.
Time, Corey Heim, and Tanner Gregg.
6-hour race. Let's see.
Row 3, Giro Giro, who is the rookie who finished second at Daytona, and Tyler Anchor finished run up here in 2020, had a great week in Las Vegas last week.
We'll roll back through the rest of the field. You see Ross Chastain right there on road 3.
So that's what I saw on Twitter last week. I'll have to give it a look at it again.
Dawson Sutton there in row 9. Matt Crafton, former series champion.
I'm looking at this back of the field here, Frankie, Tony, doing their best, trying to make a name in this series. Hasn't gone great for them so far. This is their chance to turn their season around.
Well, let's send it down to our pit reporters and see if they're actually going to do
And
anything.
of course, Austin Cindric and Carson Hocevar are the pit reporters.
Well, probably not on the comfort and amenities you have up in the booth, but we're going to start off right here. You guys talked about Corey Heim and Kyle Larson. The guy I want to look at is the second-year driver, Lane Riggs. Qualified fourth. Done a lot last year as a rookie. I talked to him during round intros. He was really confident, liked to start in practice, like the way the nighttime is going to affect his stuff. And then he's got all
Also, speaking of the IndyCar side of things, yeah, I was starting to get the idea that, yeah, some people are not the biggest fan of Thermal Club, and they're hoping for it to get axed after this year. I mean, last year was a lot different because it was a exhibition race, and because the main event itself, and well, because the heat race is the main event, because they had small fields, there wasn't a lot that happened. I mean, there was like an opening lap crash on one of those races, so and then after that it was clean the rest of the.
I felt like that was a great first report. Although it wasn't as good as the weather. The weather down here is
But this year again, they're doing a full-on Grand Prix, so let's see how that goes.
Over the past few days, first responders responded to brush fires in the vicinity of the track. We want to thank them for all their efforts of responding with their fire personnel. The brush fire did not pose a direct threat to the speedway. And we're very thankful to all the efforts of the responding agencies to protect the property and people in the area to have us race tonight. So what an amazing few days it has been down here, and
Thank goodness to see first responders.
Wow, great work. They have done a great job.
Well, let's take a look at the race analysis that the first responders.
Oh yeah, I remember.
134 laps.
Oh yeah. Oh wow. Now that you say it, I never thought, it never crossed my mind that the earthquake would affect Sonoma. Yeah, I didn't think about it back then, but yeah, I'm like glad things went over smoothly.
Well, that brings us to the track analysis, Joey. And the first part of the track analysis is this track is starting to age. The pavement's about 22 years old, but it's a mile and a half in length. 18 to 20 degree banking in the turns, 4 degrees down the straightaway. Very symmetrical track. As you see, the front stretch and back stretch the same length, and you can run anywhere on this track. Progressive banking in the corners, a little bit flatter on the lower lane, more banking as you go up, helps the trucks go faster as they go a longer distance.
Well, we want to thank Craftsman for that track description. Let's take a look at some of our in-truck cameras. We've got the KendrickCars.com on the 07 of Kyle Larson.
Oh, I can't wait for this camera.
Oh,
It's riding up against the wall. This is awesome.
We've got the Celsius camera from Tony Breidinger. And the 34 with the Ford Performance Cam of Lane Riggs. Think he'll be in the game tonight too. I think he's been pretty solid all year.
He's been solid. I think they're looking for just a calm race. It seems like he's had to fight through adversity all year long. I think a normal race would be good for him.
We got a little radio chatter from Tanner Gray.
Sorry, but it's just like Darlington, but it's a lot like Darlington. Just race the place. They'll come to it. So just do your thing. But keep discipline. Things will give you, and we'll keep working out all night. Have you discipline at the end of the night. Yeah,
Yeah, I think that's great advice. I think that you get yourself in trouble really quick here, especially if somebody like Larson pushes the limit and starts making speed up next to the fence. That's going to force these guys to have to do something that's out of their comfort zone.
Make them more aggressive than they want to be. Interesting that the leader picked the bottom lane. Or not. He's going to control the start.
All right.
He's bringing him down for the green flag with his teammates. Tanner Gray right beside.
All right, here we go. 134 laps, 200 miles. Here we go. Ooh, wheel spin.
Ross Chastain, just like we were saying. Lap one, corner one.
Oh, we got a spin. It's a 17. Bumped by the 99. Well, wasn't gonna. Well, didn't see that coming.
That's a lot of damage here on February.
The front got damaged.
These trucks are very sensitive to damage. The aerodynamics are so important, particularly on the front fenders. Luby's gonna have a long night. And that's the case.
Seems
right there.
fixable, judging by the looks of it.
Going on those restarts, and one guy makes it, another guy makes it, and then all of a sudden it puts 10 guys in a bad spot.
Yeah, I can't wait to see the replay on this. Looked like there was a checkup towards the front that brought everybody 4 wide, and then it just stacked up when we got to turn 1 here.
Yeah, someone starts here on the outside lane. You see the 15 truck. Watch when he hits the gas. He starts to spin his tires all stacked up. Same thing happens with Gio and the 17.
You got the 9 truck that goes underneath Tower Ankrum, gets it 4 wide. Then it just works its way back. The funnels into the 17. Gio just
Lost it right there, maybe with a little contact from the truck above him and lost the back. A lot going on right there.
Because then he ran out of space there. You see, like, Ross was down there at the bottom, everyone kind of runs out of space. I mean, they're 4 wide. And yeah, you're right. When you're thinking this at home right now, golly, it's the first lap. Yeah. You're right.
Yes. We got an onboard here from Tony Buckingham, right? We'll get some great view of this as well. Great slow-mo camera work here by the Fox team.
Yeah, I used to call this one of those lap zero crashes, Joey.
Yeah.
Didn't even make it to the second corner.
And I know, listen, we've all been inside these race cars with trucks before. When you see Tony try to get his wreck here. But, when it's game time, it's time to go. Like, you want to go make those passes as quickly as you can and try to set yourself up for what could have been maybe a long run. But now it's obviously going to be a shorter run for the stage too.
Well, not the way that we thought this race was going to start, but unfortunately, lots of damage for several trucks.
Gotta let you tell when you ride, right? You feel safe and protected out there.
That's why I never leave home without a photo of a little one. Grateful for my husband. Lucky rabbit's foot.
Lucky rabbit named Scoot. It's Skittles. That's a whole rabbit. Named Scoot.
Well, there's really no need for a Lucky Charm when you ride.
Not with America's #1 motorcycle insurance. Got your back. We're just gonna ignore the fact that Paul has a rabbit. Named Scoot.
Hello, Mark. Test 23. Welcome to the stream. Oh, nice. Happy birthday to her.
The attention, the celebrity, the bragging rights, the bravado. Because all we've ever really wanted is for every Ford driver to feel this.
Don't worry about the driving with Pots. Pocket your pace, store your things until you're ready. Then we deliver to your new home, across town or across the country. Pots, your personal moving and storage team.
Kids, I'm sure you're wondering why your mother and I asked you to.
You're moving to Hawaii.
You don't have to go to school anymore. No. It's because it's about there. All you can eat butterfly shrimp and shrimp and steak.
Yeah, that's the reason.
Oh, nice. Get yourself a CSX.
Well, there's not much better than winning a championship, and the three of us are fortunate to be able to have stood down there in victory lane on the nights after our championship, and there's just no moment like it.
Oh, yeah, Homestead, Miami. Great track, beautiful time of year to be here, whether it's the spring or the fall. And winning the championship here, I just still have the chills of, kind of standing out there and smelling the salt from the ocean and the breeze, the Florida breeze. Just incredible night for all of us.
Yeah, it's definitely a special night. Our championships are what we all fight for, right? That's like the pinnacle of the sport when you get to the cup level to win that and to achieve that accomplishment and celebrate on the start finish line here and seeing, to me, the most special moment all the time is when you see your family, you see your team for the first time when you get out of the car. Because you're in a race car, you're by yourself in there a lot of times. So, all the time, actually. Which you have a radio at least. But when you finally get out and get to see everybody, that's what makes
So I think that's really nice that they did that. Now, I was called the armpit. I mean, we have weapon storage for the 2020. And like I said, I definitely would be willing to pick this up again. It's a cliff jumper, new head, maybe change up the weapons a little. If you want to do, what's that blue one called? Onyx or something? The new supporter? Yeah, that could work. Or were there any background characters? I really would My point being is, I really enjoy this thing. Minor quibbles aside, which, you know what, the way everything, the fact that the backpacks has the chest snaps, the great articulation of the legs, how it comes together. I just got to overlook everything. In fact, let me just say, at this point of recording, which I think is March 18th, night or maybe the 19th, 2025, we might have early contenders on the Toy of the Year. That's how much I like this thing. I enjoy this more than Voyager Red, which we reviewed, Voyager Primavera Prime, which we looked at. This right here, that's a ball beat. So that's about it for the review. If you like this review, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. I would always appreciate the views. Likes, comments, and subscriptions helps communicate to YouTube through.
I mean, the front of the folding heels. These were likely or pulled the backwards ab crunch from earlier and pegged the two halves together. Pull the arms down at the step and collapse them into the shell. Tapping them. Job done. The vehicle mode looks great though. You can see through the middle from the side profile. It looks fast and rolls well. All accessories can be stored in vehicle mode. Tap and easy. Now for some vehicle mode size comparisons. Again with Transformers 1 Studio Series Prime, Legacy Knockout, Devastation Prime, and Studio Series 80. Overall, B127 is a fun little device. Other than the omission of a battle mask, I feel it's a neat little package. Looking great in both modes. I look forward to getting the rest of the Studio Series one. Definitely recommend picking this one up. Thanks for watching. Leave me a like and a comment below and join the Patreon team. And I'll see you on the next one.
They're going to have less script this time than they did the first time. There's a lot of times. It's probably going to be fine. We saw
Slightly perspective, you think that gets better or worse? What do they think? I mean, we saw several tires have been you've got an off-road version and slight trailer version. It was bigger than that. It's quite interesting figures. And then I've got these again in the same mold, and then there's where we got these towering above them, which is really interesting. And then the one last one.
Yeah, guys, I'm down here at the main road. Radio. Far away from 12 o'clock to 3 o'clock.
We got some gunmetal silver wrap through here and throughout. So, you know, decently nicely painted. I like that. Underneath, got all that good stuff right there. So not bad. I do like the alt mode. It looks pretty good. Now you can store the weapons, like always, weapon storage. You got a little hole right in here. Probably place the rifle right there if you want. And then back here you got two slots. Actually, you want you can probably put them over here. Let's just get them.
You're always going to be there. You're always not going to have second time tonight. Let's see if we can make it past 22 this time.
Corey Hine, Kyle Larson.
All right, here we go. Back to green.
Let's try this one more time.
You can see there's a lot more grip or down there compared to the top.
It's put on 3 wide. I don't see 4 wide this time. So it's such a great shot going down the back straight. A lot of moves in it. This is where you got a lot of options. Right? You go down to turn 3 here. You can go to the very bottom. You see some trucks.
You see Ross Chastain in the middle there, again, still being very aggressive. He's worked his way.
Larson's going to lead this lap.
Larson trying to get the lead already on Corey Hine.
Well, I think this is going to be a great night for Corey Hine to have somebody up there like Kyle Larson. He is going to side draft him off the corner right there. And he is going to push Corey Hine to do things tonight that he hasn't had to do.
Oh, he's pushing him right now. Yeah, down the straightaway.
You see right there, Corey Hine drove into the corner, watched him up and looked at Larson. He's like, yeah, you're going to have to block higher if you're going to do that. Watch that lead early here.
If he's going to get it right here, too, guys.
Corey's going to take the lead back.
Here comes Ross Chastain. He's going to try to build the middle again.
Well, what a crossover. Tries to get to the left side of Corey Hine.
Yeah, and you saw the 07 there, Kyle Larson cross the way to the front of the Ross Chastain truck, and that truck take off up the racetrack.
It's so important in all NASCAR series, but this truck series, they go through the corners so fast, and you need that air to help assist you get around it.
The other thing that happens on these trucks is it becomes really hard to pass. We see that at Daytona and Talladega in the Cup cars, but the side draft in these trucks is massive.
So slide job here by Kyle Larson. Throw it into the corner harder than he can hold his lane. He's relying on that air to give him the block.
Yeah, this is fun to watch. Corey Hine crosses it over. Here comes Ross in the draft. He knows he's going to be down the middle here.
Oh, he tried to, but Corey Hine's going to slide job back at Kyle Larson.
Try to turn it back down. This is some fun racing by 3 great drivers. And I think something that happens here, Kevin, is you've got more opportunity to pass while you have new tires. And as the run goes, the top side of this racetrack is going to become more and more dominant. And once all the trucks are in the top, it's more challenging to make those passes. So I think that's why you see these drivers so early in this run being aggressive, trying to get that position so they can kind of take control of the race.
Well, the other thing is this is a really short stage. We have these cautions early. We're at lap 11 right here. So this is to finish lap 11. So this is definitely a really, really short stage. So it allows these guys to really get after it.
That stage. Yeah, you can definitely bring your tires up here and get away with it. Great racing all the way through the field. That's one. Looks like Kyle's down for real this time.
I don't know. Think that run down the back straightaway.
A great battle for third and fourth as well. We've got battles all over the track. I think Riggs is starting to pick up the speed of his truck and drive himself to the front.
Yeah, I said Larson being able to make that speed around the top there. You see him going on the turn 4 out of the center of the truck. He's going to carry that speed now. It's going to be hard for Corey Hine to make the move on the bottom now. The tires, like we said, starting to wear some.
What's the advantage as we go into turns 3 and 4 here with the leaders? What's the advantage to running that top line like Kyle is doing? And to me, it's obvious that it should save the tires. Is that how you think it will go in this truck?
I think there's 2 different things. If you look how Kyle Larson runs, what's going on here is all the air, he's going really fast through the corner, right? All the air that's coming off the right side of that truck is getting sandwiched, right? It's getting smushed up against the wall. And it's bouncing back onto the side of his truck, creating more downforce and side force, making his truck handle better. Doesn't seem like they get down to 1 and 2. Seems like there's always a little bit more grip down there, but 3 and 4 is always just, it feels like ice.
Oh, nice. You're feeling Amtrak. Awesome.
See Kyle Larson's won 2 of his last 4 truck races. He's going for 3 for 5, and he's got great shots there.
Yeah, you see him here going by Chandler Smith there. Ty Majeski, he's gone from 10th to 5th. So definitely a truck going forward as this race takes place. Former winner here.
Down not pressing.
And last week in Las Vegas, Ty Majeski's truck early in the race was so fast. Definitely the best truck on the racetrack. Got damaged throughout the race and really cost him what I think a win with the best truck.
Yeah, and the thing about Ty and Jesse and his team, I just feel like Ty does such a great job of managing the races. I feel like through the last few years, he's definitely just gotten better and better each year. Heck of a super late model race. I think he'll be in Colt Blacklight Speedway this weekend, racing that super late model race. As we watch Ty Majeski make his way forward, Kyle Larson still leads. We'll be back, and you won't miss anything side by side.
To tell you the truth, we could take or leave the extravagance, the attention, the celebrity, the bragging rights, the bravado, because all we've ever really wanted is for every Ford driver to feel this.
The new bike is officially protected by America's #1 motorcycle insurer. You can now safely go wherever the wind
All right. So Lane Riggs is in second.
One of those books that smell bad, but in a good way, you know? Didn't think this was good. Nope. You know without me. The owner and I are on speaking terms. Apparently the refills are limited. None of it.
Welcome to more.
Secret keeps me fresh for those long flights, and it's totally middle seat approved.
Will you never learn?
Take the fist, slide this inwards, and then make use out the elbow bend. Again, guys, do the same for the second side. Kick outwards at the shoulder, take the fist, slide this inwards, and then bend forwards by making use out the elbow. What you'll then do is spin around to the back of Optimus Prime, where we are now pretty much going to begin to spread his butt cheeks. What you'll then do is make use out of this waist joint. This section is going to spin all the way around, exactly like this. Then what you'll do is turn to the side of Optimus Prime, as we are now going to take the side of the torso and slide these panels backwards, very similar to the 86 movie Optimus Prime. And again, do the same here for that second side. Then what you'll do is spin around to the back of Prime, where we are now going to take the head and extend this all the way to the back, which again is incredibly similar to the Commander class transformation. You'll then take the front grille, pop this section forwards, and in true G1 Optimus Prime style, we are now going to take the shoulders, fold these backwards. These are actually going to connect into the backpack. What you'll then do is begin making use out the bicep, and the aim of the game is to first of all slide the fist underneath the front grille. Once completed, that red tab is then going to snap into that front bumper. And again, guys, spin around here to this side. One Optimus Prime style, we are now going to take the shoulders, fold these backwards. These are actually going to connect into the backpack. What you'll then do is begin making use out the bicep, and the aim of the game is to first of all slide the fist underneath the front grille. Once completed, that red tab is then going to snap into that front bumper. And again, guys, spin around here to this side and do the same steps. So take that shoulder, pull it here backwards until this does snap into place. You'll then again make use out of that bicep, and once more, make sure the fist slides underneath the front grille. Take the bumper and snap this here into place. Once completed, there is the entire upper half of Optimus Prime now fully transformed. As for the next step, we are now going to and the aim of the game is to first of all slide the fist underneath the front grille. Once completed, that red tab is then going to snap into that front bumper. And again, guys, spin around here to this side and do the same steps. So take that shoulder, pull it here backwards until this does snap into place. You'll then again make use out of that bicep, and once more, make sure the fist slides underneath the truck grille. Take the bumper and snap this here into place. Once completed, there is the entire upper half of Optimus Prime now fully transformed. As for the next step, we are now going to take a hold of what will become one half of the trailer hitch. This section is going to pop upwards. Then what you'll do is make specific notes out of that tab and that slot, as the thigh is actually going to tab into the back of the front of the truck, exactly like that. So again, take a hold of the trailer hitch, pop this section upwards. You'll then take the entire hip, slide this upwards until this too does snap into place. Once completed, we can then proceed to combine both halves directly down the middle. What you'll then do is spin around to the back of the truck, where you'll first of all take a hold of the heel spurs and snap this upwards, and then second of all, take a hold of the tips of the toes and snap this here downwards. What you'll then do is spin around to the side of the truck, where we are now going to take a hold of the gas cans. These sections are going to flip upwards and will snap into place. So again, be sure to do the same for that second side. Once completed, we can then spin around here to the side of the truck, where we are now going to take a hold of the back tyres and slide these bad boys downwards. And again, once more, spin around here to this side and do exactly the same. Once completed, there is Optimus Prime, now fully transformed. Rolling out through the battlefield of devastation, here is Optimus Prime, now fully transformed into his truck mode. And again, as we directly compare him to his in-game render, unfortunately this time looking kind of rough, which is a shame, as I've always thought this design to be fairly straightforward. There are multiple these here.
Carson still leads. As you can also see, what's his name? Lane Riggs is up there too.
Is really home internet? Shouldn't it work
downwards? What you'll then do is spin around to the side of the truck, where we are now going to take a hold of the gas cans. These sections are going to flip upwards and will snap into place. So again, be sure to do the same for that second side. Around here to this side and do exactly the same. Once completed, there is Optimus Prime, now fully transformed.
Sell your clothes with no selling fees on Depop. Buy secondhand brands for cheaper than retail. Buy, sell, welcome to Depop.
Rolling out through the battlefield of devastation, here is Optimus Prime, now
three truck battle for the lead.
Truck mode. And again, as we directly compare him to his in-game render, unfortunately this time looking kind of rough, which is a shame, as I've always thought this design to be fairly straightforward. There are multiple gaps, panel lines and missing paint tabs, which all contribute to this rather unfinished look. And it's kind of making me feel like the designers intentionally made this the case, so that it didn't completely outshine the Commander Class version. I will say though that the back of the truck is looking fresh. There is an additional slot for the weapon storage and this pretty meaty looking trailer hinge, which is super nicely compatible, I believe, with everything recent. It's also great to see yet another modern day deluxe rocking these incredible pinned on wheels, giving Prime this ability to charge up and swipe his enemies down exactly like in the game.
I figured he would lead.
Racing through some truck
practice.
comparisons on the right hand side is yet again the Studio Series 86 Commander Class Optimus Prime, the legend that is the Earthrise Optimus Prime, the Studio Series 86 Constructicon Scrapper, Voyager Class Ironhide, Transformers 1 Deluxe Class Optimus Prime, the Legacy United Optimus Prime, then finally the 86 movie Bumblebee. So, wrapping up on this review for the Transformers Studio Series Devastation Optimus Prime. To be completely honest guys, I actually really like this. Despite its flaws, the robot mode is mostly solid, a great representation of not only how he appeared in the game, but also the original G1 cartoon, making this again a great affordable entry point for all collectors. The transformation is simple and has the truck mode to show, as unfortunately this is definitely the weaker of the two forms. But in all, it gets the job done, and for around $25, it definitely gets a recommendation from me. I'd love to get your guys' thoughts on this Optimus Prime down in the comment section below. As always, I thank you all so much for watching, and until my next review, I'll see you then. Transform and roll out!
Maybe we're sending it in. The stage 1 winner is going to be Corey Heim, it looks like.
He's won everything else. He's won pole, won a couple races. But apparently it's still high time, fellas. I guess. We'll come back and find out if Corey Heim can keep it going. I got somebody for that. I got somebody for that. I got somebody for that. I got somebody for that.
There's hope for the estimated 1 in 10 men who may have Crohn's disease, or PD. A urology specialist who treats PD can help you create a plan, including non-surgical options. Find somebody today. Go get somebody.com.
Wendy's has a fresh JBC or double stack in the app for only $1. In fact, they're so fresh, this JBC is still getting made. There she is. Show off. For the freshest deals of what you love, gotta be Wendy's.
Did you just get a PayPal?
Yes, keeps my info safe, even at the shitty lemonade stand.
What do you call it shaming this
So, like, this is stretch squeeze. Give me a break, Logan.
Okay, you everywhere.
Don't just pay. PayPal. The Fox Nation Spring Sale is happening now for just $2.99 a month. Start streaming Fox Nation's original exclusive premium content. The Fox Nation Spring Sale, just $2.99 a month. Sign up today. For 48 straight years, Ford F-Series have been the best-selling trucks in America. We got here by never settling. But what's really made Ford F-Series #1 is you.
If you're looking to save on internet and mobile, get the best of both with Xfinity. Because now you can get Xfinity internet with unlimited mobile included for $25 a month for the first year. And unlock faster, secure Wi-Fi at home and on the go with Wi-Fi Power Base. Plus, when you switch from Verizon or AT&T, save over $1,000 in your first year and get a free 5G phone. Switch today and save on internet and mobile. Only with Xfinity. Ready?
I'm ready. You ready?
I've been training for months. On your market, set, go.
We are getting the start, right?
Of course! There's only one place where you'll find thousands of top brand vehicles and a friendly staff. Find the perfect ride tailored to fit your budget and save even more when you shop the largest selection of certified and pre-owned vehicles online at RosevilleAutomall.com. The Roseville Automall, driven to be the best.
The best adventures are shared, and with the Ford Explorer SUV, you'll be ready. Carry up to 7 passengers in comfort, and with available Ford Blue Cruise, long drives feel easy. The Ford Explorer, America's all-time best-selling SUV.
Fox 40, local news that matters.
Well, they're down there rolling somebody's victory cigar. Hopefully it's one of you guys. What do you think?
I take it. I really just do the cigar. I mean, honest everything.
Well, you smart.
Okay.
It's pretty simple, Joe. Well, we've got a couple of our pit reporters, and we've got some stats on these guys. We thought we would pair them up because we have two very slender men, and well,
They're pretty even match.
yeah, I mean, everything 4 years of age, everything else looks pretty similar. We tried to get their reach, but the PR folks couldn't read tape measure, so we got the basics here.
Hey,
Austin, what do you got?
I'm confident. We don't know who took those measurements.
Oh,
You know,
really?
a 1 inch difference. I mean, come on. I mean, what? It all depends. Where are you measured from? Like, what shoes are we wearing? You know, I feel like this needs to be a much more refined process. It just looks like I'm short on fatter.
Hey, listen, those are measurements that came from your
Austin,
PR department.
Austin, I think it was just the hair difference. Honestly, I think that was it.
I was gonna say hat.
Maybe.
Yeah, Carson wears a lot of hats. He used to wear a lot of hats.
Let's stay ahead of this one, guys.
I feel like we're digging a hole.
Yeah.
Or I feel like we could dig a deeper hole if we
Yeah,
really
we
tried.
really wanted to.
Yeah.
But you know, they are about to open up pit road, and this is going to be an important part of the race. I don't want to miss this part of the race because I feel like the race might be won or lost based off of what we've seen. Because all these trucks are pretty equally matched. So pit road is going to be really, really important tonight, and we're about to see our first round pit stops.
Well, all these pit stalls were selected from last week's qualifying session. This week's qualifying session sets next week's.
6'4", and I'm only 5'10".
Carson?
Yeah, guys, Ty Majeski in that 98 machine was out of a wedge adjustment, so Joe Shear going to make a track bar adjustment and 4 tires. Now, Kyle Larson felt really, really good on the short run, but lacked a lot of grip late in that run. They're going to go down on the track bar as well, 4 tires. Further down pit road, what do you got, Austin?
Yeah, I think we upset the joint. I thought the lead, he went in too far into his shoulder, but he felt like his stroke was just too tight to contend the lead. I think got more on it. You know, Corey Hunt, he was getting close to 6 his tires at the beginning of that run. Came on
I like how the number on Kyle Larson. I like how the roof number on Kyle Larson's car is actually yellow.
Side by side with Kyle Larson, and the big loser in all this is going to be Lane Briggs. Look at him all the way back here. Oh,
Well, Lane Briggs has a shitty stop. For me, I'm 5'10". Oh, almost overshot his pit box.
Once upon a time, Goldilocks took out the Ram 2500 Railroad. Next, he tried the Ram Charger. Then finally, the Ram RHO. And they were all just right. During Ram Truck Month, get $6,500 combined cash allowance, plus current Chevrolet, Ford, and GMC owners get $1,500 bonus cash on select 2025 Ram 1500 trucks.
We are here at Blackberry Friday, where everyone wants the unique taste of your Dr. Pepper Blackberry. Oh, Dr. Pepper! Sweet blackberry flavor. It's the most sparkling thing I've ever tasted. Attention, shoppers. Hurry up. It's delicious.
You like
Hi, thanks for coming. Have a wonderful day. Hurry and try new Dr. Pepper Blackberry. It's a pepper thing.
Oh, hey, Carbox, are you hiding from used car shopping? No. Yes. Okay. Just because nearly half of all used cars have been in an accident doesn't mean you have to overpay. Really? Take my word for it. It doesn't have to be scary. Okay. Show me, Carbox. Knowing how a car's accident history impacts price means you don't have to overpay. Cool. Wait, how did you get in here exactly? No fear, just box. Say, show me at Carfax.com. Seriously, how did you get in here?
Check out this new life insurance policy I scored with Ethos.
How many weeks did it take to get a policy like that?
With Ethos, try 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Yeah, just go to ethos.com and protect your family's future. The best part is there's no medical exam.
Check your price today at ethos.com.
You'll never know if you don't go. You got shine if you don't grow. Hey now, you're an all-star. You want to go play. A new postseason tournament on Fox and FS1 with college basketball playoffs. 16 of 8 teams for the top conferences. Starting March 31st, live in Las Vegas. The College Basketball Crown on Fox and FS1. Buy your tickets today at ticketseats.com.
I'll just say, it's absolutely ridiculous that we went to an unrestricted mile and a half and they qualified wider. What in the world do we need to do to get more horsepower? This screams horsepower to me. This is not a good scenario. And I've heard all the things about different manufacturers and different this and different that. I hear all those stories, but I haven't seen it. Put some damn power in the cars. Wide open qualifying at an unrestricted mile and a half racetrack is dumb.
hallelujah, Kevin. Well, if you're like me and you like to hear Kevin Harvick preaching the gospel of NASCAR, you can join him every Tuesday and Thursday for NASCAR's #1 on the Charts podcast, where Kevin gives his expert opinion on the top storylines and brings the biggest names in sports and entertainment into the racing world. It's Kevin Harvick's Happy Hour, presented by Echo Park Automotive.
Kevin likes the horsepower.
I love horsepower.
I like
There is nothing better than listening to just something that's got too much power scream down the straightaway, blow the back tires off of it off the corner.
Yes.
Listen,
Yes. Yes. More power.
We want power. Bring us some horsepower, please.
Look at our state points here. Kyle Larson and Ross Chastain aren't eligible because they competed in the Cup Series, but good start from Corey Heim, who just continues to be the show here in this NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series.
They have definitely got that 11 trucker Corey Heim style in this year. But I gotta believe a little bit of an adjustment on that 07 truck is not gonna make it worse.
He also had Ty Majeski. We've seen him pretty fast, past a lot of trucks early. Now he's starting towards the front. Let's see what he's got too.
And P5 Chandler Smith has quietly made his way from the back of the pack towards the front. Don't count him out.
Here we go.
Stage 2, here we go.
Here they go again.
Pretty wide. Chandler Smith's going to go to the inside of Ty Majeski.
Oh, wow.
He's up there in that.
Seems like it, because Chandler Smith has actually finished top 10 in all 3 of the races so far this year.
Restart's going to be under review. Make sure they all stayed in lane when they were supposed to.
Yeah, that's what happens a lot of times when you get into these scenarios where you
Yeah, it sure feels that way. It's amazing how someone could have a bad qualifying result, but they finish so good. Then again, as my mom says, doesn't matter where you start, it's where you finish. This applies to IndyCar too, and F1, or just open wheel racing in general. Oh, Stuart Friesen's running good tonight too.
Stuart Friesen gets back to the outside of him. Incredible racing.
Another short stage here. Stage 2 is another 30 laps. So these guys, we saw these trucks fall off at the end of that run. It doesn't look to me like they've done anything different. It looks like they're just going to go hammer down again.
These drivers are driving the wheels off it because they know they might have to go another 20 more laps on these tires, and they can abuse them and get away with it.
Yeah, you see that 45 truck there on the bottom in the left-hand screen there, Caden Honeycutt. Always seems to find his way towards the front of the pack.
I like him. He's a smart racer, and that's really paying off for him here today because he has a lot of races that I've watched him this year.
Something I see that happened there in the front right. Ty Majeski was just trying to pass Kyle Larson a lap and a half ago. Wasn't able to make it happen. The outside lane, freight trains by him, and now he's back to fifth. Loses a couple spots. A little bit of risk every time you try to make a pass. And you see him just kind of fall into the clutches of the field.
Hey, mine got really loose there on turn 1.
NASCAR has said the restart is good, so we're all set with everybody with no penalties. See a massive run right there by the 19.
And Caden Honeycutt up in the top 5.
Larson just bottom feeding on the bottom of the racetrack, trying to be able to get to the inside of Corey Hyde. All he's trying to do is get that quarter panel right. Just trying to get to it. He can dump a bunch of air into that rear spoiler down the straightaway and allow that side draft to go into effect.
Well, just taking those little bites, like you're saying, Joey, and hoping one of them, we kind of like a boxer giving little jabs, hoping that something opens up and you get that big jab in.
And I feel like the last time Larson was able to get in there and mix it up with Heim, I feel like Heim has a better truck. It's just a matter of trying to get enough space away from him to be able to not have to mix it up and keep himself out of position. As you see Larson try to get to that left rear quarter panel again.
That's just another one of those little jabs. He knows eventually he's going to get it too.
Carson?
Yeah, guys, you're talking about how using the tires. I was down here in the 9's pit box. They said how good they're going to be on the long run. And based off of practice, was the exact opposite. Cording on the right front for the 9. A lot of adjustments. I talked to Jeff Stankiewicz. I said, are you worried about cording? He looked at me with a smile and said, I am now.
Yeah, they had a little bit of truck. That truck had a little problem in practice. They actually quit practice early. So he was one of those trucks that was worried about his right front tire and the cords that it had hanging out of it. As you see Daniel Hemrick go past Chandler Smith.
And look at the battle for the lead. These 4 trucks under a blanket over here. Stuart Friesen got back into second place as the 2 leaders were kind of air blocking each other around the racetrack. Stuart Friesen took advantage of that opportunity, got by Larson. And here comes Majeski looking to go 3 wide in the middle. It's going to be a hard one to pull off there.
A lot of great racing here at Homestead Miami Speedway. And we'll be back to show you this battle for the lead.
Vehicle breakdowns are costly.
They started making some really weird noises.
If your check engine light comes on tomorrow, the repair could easily cost thousands.
Here's that transmission.
But with Endurance, you could never pay out of pocket for a costly repair again.
They covered a $14,000 engine replacement.
$1,400. Endurance paid it. Who's going to pay for your next car repair? You or Endurance?
Call right now to get $300 off any plan. Call now.
Kids, I'm sure you're wondering why your mother and I asked you here tonight.
When I won the universe?
Are we not going to go to school anymore?
We won the lottery?
We did win the lottery. The all-you-can-eat lottery. I want to eat a lottery of this.
Boom!
WeatherTech products are designed and manufactured in America using only American raw materials. Most competitors make things 7,000 miles away. and then wonder why they don't fit. With WeatherTech in your vehicle, you may hear angels singing as you marvel. How do they do it? Simple. American technology and American workers deliver quality, not imported junk for a few bucks less. Get the world's best floor liners and support America. Find your fit at WT.com.
From day one, right down the street, to present day, all over America, Napa and our nationwide network of parts and exceptional service were built for one mission: to keep your business moving full speed ahead.
Glenn? Are you hiding from used car shopping?
What if I overpaid?
That's nothing to be afraid of.
Show me Carfax.
Knowing how a car's accident history impacts price means you don't have to overpay.
Way better.
No fear, just Fox. Say, show me at Carfax.com.
NASCAR is returning to the historic Rockingham Speedway for 2 days of racing you don't want to miss. On April 18th, the Black Tire 200. See the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series in person. Then a doubleheader on Saturday, April 19th. First, Markham Menard Series East. And then the North Carolina Education Lottery 250 presented by Black Tire. Witness Casey King make his big return as he races in the Xfinity Series. Be at the only NASCAR Races Easter weekend. Buy your tickets now at racetherock.com.
Welcome back to NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series Racing from Homestead, Miami. And they have not quit at the front of the field.
Stuart Friesen has put the heat on Kyle Larson. There's been some great action here. Now, I thought with the adjustments that Kyle Larson would maybe set sail, but it doesn't look like it really helped his truck as much as we thought he might get out.
No, and I think that Corey Hyde and Ty Majeski have made their trucks better. I think Ty Majeski probably the biggest gainer
he's going to lead.
And he feels pretty good about his strength. They're trying to wrap the bottom here, but Corey Hyde's going to have a run off of turn 2. He's going to cross him.
Oh, yeah, great back. He crossed him with a side drive. Look at the rubber marks they're leaving. We're talking about how the track takes rubber. There's an example right there, guys. You can literally see the tire tracks coming off these trucks.
And it's a fight back to the top. You see both these trucks are able to make speed up top or on the wall. So they're both like, I got to get back up there. So that's why you see them chase each other down the straightaway trying to get cleared. Because I felt like whoever was on the outside into turn 3 was going to get advantage of that little battle.
So Ty Majeski went for the passing lead to being a half a second behind in less than a lap.
And remember the beginning of this restart, right? He was right there in there. He went back to 5th or 6th after not being able to pull off a pass. And then over time, got himself right back into the battle for a lead again. Shows that truck is fast.
Austin?
Yeah, we see Friesen that run in the fence. He started off the first one of the race loose, but he's had 3 really good races in a row. And everyone will see this being a track where he can be really strong with his dirt racing background. And he's putting in a lot of spots to say.
Right, I don't know if Stewart's got enough credit. He's had a great start to the season. Just putting together smart, smooth races. Almost won in Atlanta. He'll continue to be a factor, I think, throughout this entire season.
Yeah, we were really curious, too, going into the stage. We saw at the end of stage 1, Kyle Larson in the 07, how loose he was. Right, he was able to get the lead, and it looked like he fell off loose, and we thought, well, they're going to tighten that thing up, and he's probably going to go really fast this run. I don't know if they didn't get the adjustment right, or maybe everyone else got better too, but not that he's slow or off, right? So the leaders are right there in front of him, but it's not like everyone was expecting him just to drive away from the field. Doesn't look like that's going to happen tonight.
Yeah, when you watch that 98 truck going down the corner through 1 and 2 right there, I mean, that thing was sideways all the way through the corner. And I think right now, 23 of 30 laps here, so 7 to go in this stage. So these guys are getting towards the end of that fuel run, starting to get the tires wore out. I think when this thing has to go a little bit longer, when we get a little deeper into this race, it's going to be interesting to see how these guys fall off.
Yeah, to your point, Kevin, there's really 3 races happening right here. You have the first stage, the second stage, and the third stage. And the second stage is almost the easiest. It's the shorter of the stages of the race. But that third one, it's going to look a lot different. Really long run. It's going to feel more like a marathon than a sprint. These guys that can take care of their trucks, take care of their tires, and have a good package with how it's set up, they're going to really show off in that third stage.
Yeah, Larson just drives right back to second place off of turn 4 there. It seems like they have made adjustments in his truck. The long run was his weakness. Now it looks like it's his strength. And Corey Hyde better run because I believe he's coming towards him.
It's so interesting how you think one truck starts to fade, where they make a mistake and then they start to fall back, and all of a sudden, 2 laps later, they're driving back around the guy that drove past them. So it's been a pretty interesting dynamic to see how all of these trucks are able to find something, or if they're just making a mistake, because they are sliding around a lot.
Well, I think that's going back, Kevin, to what the racetrack presents, options for the drivers. You see them running all over the racetrack, top, bottom, and when they surge, they may find something every now and again and go, oh, that works right now. But it may only work for like 5 laps because the fall off is so big. It may not even work for 5 laps. And then they got to go find something again.
Is running really close to the wall. We talked about that earlier. How Larson is going to bait these guys into doing that. Corey said in his pre-race that he didn't really like doing that. I don't know if you caught that in our pre-race interview with him, but he looks pretty good at it right now.
How much room do you think he has left to be? I mean, we see sometimes at the end of these races, guys get more aggressive. Do you think he has more room in 1 and 2 to be more aggressive?
You know, it's a good question. I think as the race goes on, he's going to have to when those tires get really worn out. What I always find interesting, Kevin, about this series is these are steel-bodied race cars. They're the last of the 3 series that are true steel-bodied race cars, kind of like the old NASCAR cars of, 10, 20 years ago, and they don't take damage very well. The current Cup cars, the NASCAR Xfinity Series cars, you can brush the wall with them, and generally they're okay. But these trucks, if you brush the wall with them, you will cut a tire down and you'll deal with it in just a quick second. So I think you have to be a little more cautious with the trucks.
There you see Lane makes his move on right along with him. Remember, he slipped through his pit stall in the previous pit stop. He's trying to make his way back up. He restarted 13th, I believe, all the way back up to 6th. So he's just trying to get that track position back so he has a chance to go try to win this thing in the 3rd stage.
Yeah, he's lost the 2nd stage, right? He's got no chance of winning this one as we get to the last lap of the stage. But you just want to recover that track position and to your point, be in the hunt.
Well, Corey Heim has dominated this stage as he has much of this year. He's led the majority of this stage, and I think he's actually done it in a little more of a dominant fashion than what he did in stage 1. So he pretty much leads from start to finish here. Winner of stage 2, Corey Heim. It's still Heim time, guys.
Still.
We'll come back to see if anybody can figure out anything to stop Corey Heim from Heim time.
To tell you the truth, we could take or leave the extravagance, the attention, the celebrity, the bragging rights, the bravado, because all we've ever really wanted is for every Ford driver to feel this.
From the #1 rated brand in cordless outdoor power, the Ego zero-turn riding mower with E-steer technology drives like a car, turns on a dime, and it cuts up to 2.5 acres on a single charge. Find an Ego retailer near you.
Fresh off a victory in St. Petersburg, Alex Palou charges ahead as the IndyCar Series shoots up in front. Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern on Fox. Welcome to the fastest racing on earth.
For 48 straight years, Ford F-Series have been the best-selling trucks in America. We got here by never settling. But what's really made Ford F-Series #1 is you.
Here for you, I'm gonna be here. Don't you ever leave, I'm right here. Here for you, I'm right here for you. I'll be there for you.
Northern California, no one else does truck month like Chase Chevrolet. Limited time, new 2025 Chevy Silverados starting under $40,000. Lowest prices of the year on all Chevy trucks. The savings are in Stockton. Silverado starting under under 40 grand at the #1 Silverado dealer in San Joaquin Valley. Reserve yours at ChaseChevrolet.com. Don't miss this truck month opportunity. 2025 Silverado starting under 40 grand. Chase Chevrolet. Buy into it.
The best adventures are shared, and with a Ford Explorer SUV, you'll be ready. Carry up to 7 passengers in comfort, and with available Ford Blue Cruise, long drives feel easy. The Ford Explorer, America's all-time best-selling SUV.
Fox 40. Local news that matters.
Saturday, control the on-track action from Miami with the Cup Series at 1 p.m. Eastern on Prime and the NASCAR Xfinity Series at 4 p.m. Eastern on the CW.
Starting March 29th, if it's Saturday night, it's baseball night. All season long, Fox is your home for America's pastime in prime time. Baseball Night in America returns March 29th on Fox. All right, guys, pits are open this time. What do we need to do to beat Oregon?
Well, if you're Lane Briggs, you just need to execute this pit stop because I think you've got a great truck. And looking further back at Ty Majeski, he's got a great truck. He just maybe used the tires up a little bit. So a few little adjustments. Kyle Larson's the big question mark for me, though.
Carson?
Yeah, guys, Ty Majeski going back on the adjustment. Wants to put the track bar back down and get a little rubber right here. Back on the track bar. The 07 of Kyle Larson thinks the track's getting looser. Going to take a stab at it to hopefully beat the 11. But they both think they're one adjustment away to having a shot with the 11. How about you, Austin, down pit road?
Yeah, Stuart Freeze, I'm really happy with their adjustments. They were able to get a ton of short run speed, as you saw, make up all those spots. Meanwhile, Corey Heim made a small adjustment to tighten up the truck that run, and obviously really commanding one to the stage, and all the same.
There's a tight pit road. They got against each other.
Small accident on pit road with like the Lane Briggs truck. Maybe Kate Honeycutt. Pit road can be chaotic. Look at this one right here, guys.
Yeah, we see Lane Briggs pull out. Just a slight contact there. We'll be back.
Show me the whole world. Show me the whole world.
Nice Oakley, Steve. Where'd you get them?
Govex.com. Man, I gotta give you one of those. Where'd you get it? Govex.com.
Hey, Steve, nice boots. Where'd you get those?
Govex.com. Use it. Exclusive deals for first responders, military, and law enforcement only at Govex.com.
Toyota has 3 NASCAR Cup teams. 2311, owned by these two, but this guy actually races for his team. And they both share the track with the team owned by this guy. 3 teams, 4 legends, all going after one cup. Now you're up to speed. You in?
Hey,
Corey Heim
Delectables.
seems to.
You know, that lickable cat treat?
Delickable delectables.
Yep, can't wait.
Hurry.
Rockingham's gonna be fun.
Delectables, lickable treat. Deliciously delectable delectables.
Meet Norman. He's part Jack Russell and part Tornado. Meet the Bissell Crosswave Hydro Steam. It's part vacuum, mop, steamer, and Tornado Chaser. Bissell, a new breed of clean.
Sheldon Creed aims for his first career victory at Homestead, Miami, while the rest of the field looks to keep him out of the winner's circle.
I think you
it's his first win this year.
The NASCAR Xfinity Series, tomorrow from Miami at 3:30 Eastern, 12:30 Pacific.
Well, tonight has been a night full of Corey Heim's success.
Yeah, Corey Heim looks like a Sunday driver, guys. You just look at what he's done in this truck series this year, and even to the tail end of last year. He looked like a guy that could elevate himself up to the Cup Series, and he's won 2 of the first 3 races. We were on race 4 this season. He's sweeping the stages against Cup drivers. This is a guy to watch. Stock is going up.
Well, let's see what happened back in the pits just a few moments ago to the 98 truck of Ty Majeski, and had a little bit of contact here. It definitely, you see Lane Riggs pull out had some contact there with the back of the 45 truck.
It looked like Caden Honeycutt was trying to get up in front of Ty Majeski. And look at this damage right here, guys.
You look at that. That's a lot of damage. And these trucks are ultra sensitive to the aerodynamics, and that is, they run them back down pit road, gave up their track position, saying, we got to pop this back out. Carson, you got an update down there for us?
Yeah, there's a lot of frustration for Joe Scher, but it's not who you think he's mad at. He's actually frustrated with a 99 teammate of Ben Rhodes. Multiple laps down, he was in front of the 98 and came down pit road anyways to work on damage. And that one spot, they felt like put him behind the 34 Lane Riggs and put them in that spot. Although they did have a long change, but that one spot they felt like was the difference of knocking the left front fender off and feeling like they're one adjustment away, and now they're one damage away from trying to stay in the race.
Well, that's definitely interesting between the 2 teammates. But did you see how that thing popped out? That thing popped out and formed right back up.
That's impressive. That'll get him back to where his truck will drive well, but he has no track position now. It's going to be just a dogfight to try to get back up to the front.
Yeah, it's 69 laps to go. There's really not much time there. I believe we got some radio from the 45 here about the incident.
Thank you so much. You can touch it again. It's the quarter bit on the bumper. It wasn't hard, but he lifted me up. I think it's okay. Or just showed up
The 45 doesn't look too bad to me. And honestly, I don't think Ty's truck looks that bad now.
No, I think Ty's truck, I think he was super fortunate to be able to have the damage just pop out like that. Let's hear what Lane Riggs had to say.
35 flipping me off like I did something wrong. I'm looking away. No, you let him watch your back. You apologize for the fire. You know what's going to do to the wrong color.
We actually product of a narrow pit road here at Homestead. There's really only 2 lanes on this pit road, and when a third truck comes out, you got to merge.
Yeah, sometimes the things I've learned about some of these rivalries is they didn't start here.
Yeah.
A lot of these might go back to the late model days, and those 2 guys have spent a lot of time in the Cars Tour and in the late models across the East Coast racing each other. But I've got good news and I've got bad news. It depends on which side of the fence you sit on. But no driver has won the pole and both stages and ever won the race here at Miami.
Ooh, well,
I hate bringing those stats out, but
It's a good chance to be, good time to be your own stat.
That's
today, right?
Well, Caroline has been dominant. Kyle Larson, another chance to adjust on his truck, but I still think that Lane Riggs has something to say.
Final stage. Here we go.
As good as anybody, so we'll see. Now he has some track position. Final stage here at Homestead.
Riggs getting outside lane, still doesn't have a lot of grip.
Here we go.
Pump the tires big time.
He just have a hard time looking up that second gear.
Says thank you. Take that lead. What's good when you're a leader and you can quickly establish a gap like this is you can immediately go into tire saving. One thing I'm never going to talk about in all my guys, but here he is dropping on the second place.
That's Riggs making a big move from the bottom, drifting all the way up to the top, trying to get that top lane down the straightaway here. Is he getting up pretty wide into the bottom here? I think he will.
Racing underneath Daniel Hemrick right there. We haven't seen Hemrick up front much as Ross Chastain right behind them in the 44 truck.
Well, we've seen Ross be able to fire off fast on every restart he's done moving forward. He seems to fade the last couple runs, but much time as he can while he can on these new tires.
Kyle Larson on the bottom of Corey line right here. We saw this, something very similar to this at the beginning of the last stage. It's like that little mat that just won't go away. And Corey Heim eventually wore him down in stage 2.
Come around right here. Try to take that air off him in the corner. It's going to work. You see the outside lane charging with the clean air.
Really right from the top here. Lane Gray's going to have a run into the outside of Kyle Larson. And Ross Chastain right behind him coming along. Look at Ross diving down to the bottom all the way to Corey Heim's door. He's going to have a hard time getting down this straight. He's got a hard time getting off that corner.
Chastain in the mix now.
He thought about putting that truck up in between the first and the third place truck right there, but drives it in deep and takes the lead.
So this is what we talk about Miami all the time, is the comers and goers, right? The trucks that can take off at a ton of speed, but they fall off. Let's see what Ross Chastain has in that 44 truck now, because he's proven he has a ton of grip to fire off.
Yeah, the other thing you got to remember this stage is 74 laps. We're on lap 10, so you're going to have to make a pit stop here in this stage if this goes green.
Yeah, just put back 74 laps. That means you're going to have to go at least 36 laps. But the longest we've gone all night, green flag laps, is less than 25.
And you look how fast he is. That's the only truck that's been able to really pull away that quickly.
Is he that fast, or is he just not saving any tires? That's a big question mark to me.
I don't know if these guys behind him are saving a whole bunch of racing. They have, just different settings in their cars. Exactly. And we're going to find out over this run, aren't we? Yes.
Well, right now, Ross Chastain has built himself a lead. That's as much as any other lead that we've seen tonight. Only the third guy to lead this race. Corey Heim, Kyle Larson, and Ross Chastain are the only people who have led this truck race. It's always really ironic when you get into these types of scenarios and you see a truck just kind of blow out there that you really hadn't seen that speed from all that long. But it looks like he's in a different zip code right now compared to the
last 11 is at least 3/10 of a lap faster. As you see Tyler Rankin here racing with Raja.
Carson?
Yeah, guys, Ross Chastain able to make an air pressure change. As we've seen on that last pit stop, this restart able to fire off super strong. One thing to note, though, these motorsports were the only truck series to take all the bigger guys, hire them all, and do it in-house. They get their bigger practice, they do it all. So having this advantage, hopefully, takes a little bit of pressure off those pit crews as we come to green and have a green flag stop here during this stage.
I might say it put more pressure on them. They got a chance to win. You don't want to be the guy that fumbles the ball on the final pit stop. Right? We have a chance to win the race. And obviously, we're quite a few laps away from that green flag cycle if that happens, if the caution comes out. But right now, these truckers, they got 2 sets of tires laying in the pits. So that's how the strategy for playing out the thing and how cautions fall.
The biggest mover right there.
No surprise, Ross Chastain racing to the lead, +6 down to Parsons. We've got a tough one spot here tonight. And how about Gio down there at the bottom? Got in that crash early in the race, and to give credit to him and his team, they have not given up on this thing.
That crap at the big run down into turn 3. Is he gonna slide him, Brad? Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, I think that move was pretty interesting because that's what Ross did to take the lead. All of a sudden, we've seen a lot of these guys be able to drive way in the corner and slide up in almost the middle of the corner with all that momentum. We saw that a lot in the Cup race last year, too, with guys just driving in really deep and almost dying in that corner and come back down. Very unique line.
Yeah, I have to think that uses up a lot of your tires to do, right? It's a big, long slide.
It is a huge long slide, but you're thinking, hey, if I could get in front of him, get to the outside lane, which is the preferred lane, I came out ahead.
Austin?
Yeah, I'm sitting here down at entry of turn 1 and watching these race trucks go by. I find a better place to watch than pit road. I like to see things. Make it to cover and help that out. Thanks for your service, so it's about the good race, isn't it? On I get track, you can see everything. Who's your favorite driver? My favorite driver, Larson, Con Larson. Big Con Larson man, rooting for the 07 truck, but great view tonight, and pray that I enjoy the end of this race.
Good job, Austin. He's probably one of the best racetracks in Washington, and when you traditional oval shape, and it was built as a flat track. This track used to be a flat track, so it used to be built like a little miniature Indy speedway. Then they made it what it is today, like 20 years for dead track. And they didn't want that, so they took it to death champion, and now it's become what it's become. It's one of the raciest tracks on the circuit.
How often should they go? He's supposed to be a big reporter. He can't keep engaged up doing outside the racetrack.
You can't fault any supporting our troops. Yeah, they found a Korean war veteran, enough racing. God bless him. Right. Great shot with Kyrie as he's looking real on turn 2 here.
Pretty wild to hear the off-throttle time you talk about the trucks with all the drag and less horsepower, and you hear the RPMs go down. A lot of fun along that.
Yeah, like I said, tire wear kicking in. You hear this.
Roll there, right behind him.
He's probably pulling on the throttle to get some car in the trailer or corner. He was able to finally get it wide. This together makes it easy. All about the line.
Down to the bottom, picks up the slack. So he just keeps moving around, trying to find that grip. It's almost like a grip race, but it sounds really well.
Well, so you're right with Kyle Larson, and we will come back and see if anybody has anything for now. Ross Chastain.
This tax season, you do more than just catch up. Spring forward with a free 5G phone with select straight talk phones. You can spray for those new sneakers they need. The unlimited streaming you need. And with straight talk, spray for something you never knew you needed. Spring forward with real unlimited data and get a free 5G phone with select plans on America's most reliable 5G network. Find us at Walmart.com.
Got my chips with me.
Yes, use my info code, even if it's easy to name stand. Squeeze, give me a break, Logan. Don't be scared.
Valvoline Restore Presents. A first of its kind innovation that returns cookies to factory clean and alleviates up to 100% of deposits. Restore your engine to perform like new. Restore and Protect. Another first from Valvoline.
What causes a curve? Is it Crohn's disease or something you have to talk to? Well,
I got somebody for that.
I think I got somebody for Crohn's disease. Find a urology specialist who treats PD at GoGetSomebody.com.
Once upon a time,
Goldilocks took out the Ram 2500 Rebel.
Next, he tried the Ram Charger. Then finally, the Ram RHO. And they were all just right.
During Ram Truck Month, get $6,500 combined cash allowance plus current Chevrolet, Ford, and GMC owners get $1,500 bonus cash on select 2025 Ram 1500 trucks.
you know what this program means? New Dr. Pepper Black Bear.
You can get a Wendy's double stack or JBC for just $1 in the app all March Madness. If a deal could dunk, these crust burgers would be on every highlight reel. But deals can't dunk. Or can they? For the freshest deals around, it's gotta be Wendy's.
Spring football is back with the UFL kickoff weekend starting next Friday as St. Louis takes on Houston at 8 p.m. Eastern. Then next Saturday it's San Antonio versus Arlington, 4 Eastern, all on Fox.
Gotta love that UFL action, guys.
That's cool. What's going on, Fox? A lot of sports. We love sports.
Well, we like sports, but we prefer NASCAR. I like NASCAR, and I like a good battle for the lead. It is heating back up again. Corey Hyman ran down Ross Chastain, but he's far along his friends. Well, we'll call them friends for now. I don't think they're actually friends as they compete. But here he's the run down the back straight into turn three. Corey Hyman, big run.
He's going to slide up right in front of Ross Chastain. Whoa. We got some contact in the wall right in front of them off the third floor. There's action all over this track.
Well, that's just the racing racetrack creates, and like you said a minute ago, the tire fall off creates the comers and goers through the field. And now, at this point in the run, if we're getting around 28 of this stage, and this is really where you start to see the swings in trucks that aren't handling very good. You see Ross fire off, trying to build up a short run, and now he's having to pay the price on the second half of his run. You see him try to throw his haymaker block. He's going to try again. Oh! Delay Wayne ain't having any of that. He wasn't clear. Look at the
Wow.
That's going to make me upset. Lane has been really fast, arguably faster than I.
Oh, there goes the 0-7. Yeah, they could. I mean, all 400 cars are driving the 17 car in the Xfinity Series, along with the addition of Corey Day. I mean, if they could do it there, they could do it in trucks. But then again, they're just there to pad their stats. If you kind of get the saying.
He's going to be in the back anyway. He should just pit.
He's going to drive by the road, it looks like. I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like that either.
He just needs to change his tires. It's not like he got serious damage.
Chastain threw that haymaker at him to try to defend. And it checked up lane race, gave Kyle Larson that big run. And it just all stacked up again. Here we go. You see it right here on the replay. You see Larson with the big run off the turn 4. Right before this, Ross Chastain threw the big block on Lane Riggs. And then we get down to this corner, and Larson wants this clear. He wants to get all the way to the top of the track, but Lane Riggs is there. Makes contact and around again.
And I feel like that's something that a lot of guys have started to do now. It's like drive in hard and almost fake that you're coming up, and then try to stop it if the guy's still there. And I think in this case, Lane was definitely still there. Yeah, I think he tried to scare him out of it a little bit. Right?
Also, in other news this week, Progressive will sponsor Denny Hamlin in 18 races this season, and it seems like it will lock him in through next year. So it's safe to assume that Progressive is filling in the void left behind by Federal Express. So, and the car looks really nice too. They definitely cooked a good one this week. And also, on top of that, more Darlington throwback schemes are coming out. Connor Zilish is driving a Buddy Baker throwback to his Crisco car. Who else? Sammy Smith is doing a throwback to a rather interesting car. Where is it? It's a throwback to the 3 doors down car that Tony Stewart raced at Michigan all the way back in 2003. The car looks nice. It looks like something Dale Jr. obviously would drive. And Josh Berry, also our most recent Cup Series winner, also did a throwback. Here we go. Found it. It's a throwback to Jim Clark's iconic Ford-powered Lotus, which won the 1965 Indianapolis 500. And That Darlington throwback paint scheme looks nice. I mean, in all the years that the Wood Brothers have done Darlington throwback, this one's probably up there.
Hendrick's going to lose 4 or 5 driver positions during this pit sequence. 49 easily clears the lead.
Watch that spin on 1. We know the truck fires off fast, though.
The undercut hammer. Big gains on pit road.
Yeah, and this is going to be the longest run of the night. If it goes green, as these guys get back, they're going to have, 39 or so laps to go, 40 laps to go as they take the green flag. And they're going to have to make their truck last this run.
This race just shifted big time, guys. Kyle Larson on the base reps of the race. He's now on the back. Tommy Jeske, he had one of the fastest trucks. We saw the contact he had at the end of stage 2. All the big guys that were threatening to time have been having issues.
Your hands
Out lane racing, he was
and if you pick up a third case,
so I'm 49. I'm really liking how this
I'm
race is
going to
looking
do
for me
that
right now.
action on all of your bonds. Do you understand?
Well, I enjoy watching
I'm going to
the truck
go
races, but
absolutely
really looking
bonkers on
forward
your
to
bonds if you
is
pick up a third
racing
case.
on Sunday.
You
The
don't
NASCAR Cup
put
Series
your
heats
hand.
up in the Sunshine State, where the best drivers in the world battling out at Homestead, Miami. The crew race begins at 1:30 Eastern with the green flag flying at 3 o'clock only on FS1. Look at that.
That was fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I thought it was great.
I'm excited about racing here. This truck race tonight, it looks like so much fun. These guys are having a good old fun. Honestly,
Is this top of your list paper? What's this place rank?
I think it's up there. You know how it is. You like to actually win at it. I've only won one here. So it's okay.
It's a good one, though.
It's a good one, yeah. I'm going to put it in my top 10. I love coming through this South Florida. This is one of the best races for me as a fan to come to. With beautiful Miami, beautiful Florida weather, great action on the racetrack, and being able to watch all 3 series on one weekend makes it a very special race weekend.
Always one of my favorites to drive. We didn't win here enough either, but still one of the right ones.
Yeah, the most important one you won, right?
That's right.
So here we see lane race.
Oh, yeah, you got dropping to the rear.
Vehicle interference.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It hit the 19 tire carrier.
That's interesting. Can't do that. We'll get a replay of that one. Lots of rules in NASCAR. You got to make sure you get them all right, or this is what happens. They send it to the back.
It's a real complicated sport when you think about all those things. A lot of different rules, a lot of different parts and pieces. A lot for everyone to keep track of.
Yeah, and we've seen those shoes become a pretty big deal as that outside lane doesn't really get going, but we've seen the leader Corey Harmon take off. Time has now led the most laps in 6 straight mile-and-a-half races. Those guys have just been, we talked about this a little bit before the broadcast. It seems like the Tricom trucks carry a little bit more downforce than a lot of the trucks. A lot of the mile-and-a-half racetracks, they qualify mid-pack. And by the time they get to the race, they wind up in the front. And in a place like Homestead, downforce is so important.
You know some cold, dude. I'm not sure what in a row, something like that. You got a good truck here. You complain about all night, or you can shut up and go for it. Yeah, we're in good shape.
Take a little coaching from you right there. Obviously not happy with the penalty. Puts him in the back. It's a tough break for them because they were in great position.
Yeah, I think hearing stuff like that is good for Kate. I think he's a very emotional guy. Gets wound up a lot. So that radio button can be your worst enemy.
Yeah,
I found that out a lot. Don't forget, that radio button is terrible. I wish that thing didn't work.
The team has one too. They can talk back to you. Yes.
Yeah.
The big winner in that penalty.
As an Old Spice hair rescue worker, we're not just rescuing hair health and hairstyle. We're rescuing.
And quietly, Daniel Hemmer outside of the front row.
All right, here we go. Back to green. Then we got Tyler Ankrum up here. And Chastain wastes no time taking the lead.
But I don't think there's any defending. Look at this speed that he carries to the 1 and 2 of you. 6 cars. It's the same truck.
Larson's up to 19th. He wastes no time making his way through the field. Hello, El Paso, Texas Rail fan. Welcome to the stream. Just relaxing today, that's all. Yeah, I think I remember. I believe you told me that like about a year ago or something. The 99's behind the wall.
And we're all wondering up here too.
The big question, we're going to all see it play out in real time here. Ken Loss, Chastain truck. Hold on for lap 1. When the 49 come back and get 2 stages and a win today.
Well, we've seen, the last restart where Ross got the lead.
Larson's 15th.
Maybe 8 to 10 laps before we've seen him start to get,
Have to wait in front of the camera to make sure it's not.
Seems like
Make sure it's not left.
already keeping up with them at this point. So is he going to do a 6 tenths of a second gap right now from first to second? Is he going to be able to close that? I'm not sure. Already got something on the 19.
Yeah, we're talking about long versus short run. I know it's obviously come up to the field and 19 up there. He said earlier they wasn't going to short run. He's watching this one running back. So it's going to be the longest one in the race. So it's going to be a great opportunity for him to get a good running back.
Love this new lane reach just made into turn 1.
3 wide.
Shift that truck down into the corner, all the way up against the wall. That takes guts to do.
Almost clearing into the corner, but not quite as it's still 3 wide.
He races clawed himself back into the top 3 now.
And this is basically what we saw the last run. Like you guys said, that short amount of laps and Heim just takes over. Well, you won't miss anything.
Corey Hine takes the lead from Ross Chastain. We'll be right back to see if he can close it out.
I gotta get Marcus some new cleats. I bet you could buy the whole team new cleats with all that money you saved.
So she takes it out on those who do.
Yeah, look at private coaching with that. So cool. I figured you want the whole world since you've saved hundreds with Progressive. How many tickets, please?
Don't be passive progressive. Drivers who switch could save hundreds.
Motorsports isn't complicated. It's made up of races where you go as fast as you can, as best as you can, as sideways as you can, and whatever this is. Our team, Toyota Gazoo Racing. We make some seriously fast cars. Like this one, and this one, definitely this one. And they all have great drivers, ones that win a lot. Look at all these legends. The hottest drivers right now are him, her, and this guy. They're all part of a big happy family of speed demons. Now you're up to speed. Yeah.
Sweat becomes fuel. Bumpers become bruises. And pedals become pedestals. Where a future is ready. One lap at a time. Burned into history. Welcome to the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series. Welcome to more. Welcome to a whole new season of NASCAR.
Welcome back to Homestead Miami Speedway, where Corey Hine continues to lead. He has finished the entire race in the top 3.
There's a dominant performance by this guy. Yeah, we see this happen all night long. It's where the leader starts to fall off, gets passed, and then boom, right back. He's hanging with them. Like, as fast as Corey Hine passed, Ross Chastain in the 44 years, he was driven away into the sunset, gone. And Ross has been able to hang, not to mention Lane Riggs, not too far out of the picture right now with 25 laps to go.
Lane's definitely clawed himself back into this race.
Ross is going to get a couple of the pass now. If that truck doesn't get paid, that is going to get tough.
It looks to me like it might say. It's like that 44 truck of Ross Chastain is a handful up there. You watch him go through the corner. He just walks that thing all the way through the corner.
Carson hasn't faced 10 years in prison. See, currently 2021 playoffs. After you just smoked the Celtics down a ring as he was walking off the court. One mad Celtics fan took things too long. Somebody tossed a water bottle, and it nearly hit Kyrie as he was walking to the tunnel. Tyler Johnson noticed it, and the Nets began to point out who it was in that section. Immediately after, the fan was arrested.
That's an easy decision. You have to run around the tire. I feel like some of the places we go to, like here, I like the added set of tires.
It was so out of line. It cost the man $500,000 in the 2019 NBA
side by side.
Raptors first Warriors. In the fourth quarter, game 3, Kyle Lowry go for the ball. He was straight in the track. He tried to get up and completely disrespected the playoff fan. This is what Kyle Lowry was talking about. He was pushed, and you see there that guy with the left arm
This is the first time he's got a long run, reasonable track.
Where he's making the speed and getting forward.
But it only gets worse from here, because this wasn't just an ordinary race. This was Mars schemes. When people around the NBA found out, they were
We got a new leader, Lane Riggs. In case y'all couldn't tell, the leaderboard on here is ahead of the broadcast because the broadcast still shows Corey Haim as the leader, but now the thing on here shows Lane Riggs as the leader. Larson's back up into the top 10. Twenty to go.
Lane Riggs and Ross Chastain. What an odd set of circumstances right there to see Ross Chastain continue to slide that 44 to the top of the corner. But you recall the 20 together there, and Corey Haim all of a sudden just slowed down. Trucks, yeah, the trucks just off. Shut completely off right there. What a quick scenario for him to think about resetting everything and keeping himself in
Wow.
position.
Well, that was weird.
Yeah, that was his first cut out for 19 laps to go. He's got to make up almost a second and a half. And while you're passing though, and somehow during this whole exchange, Ross Chastain has got a backfire around the race. And the battle right here is for the lead and possibly the win.
Well, right now, it's become hard. We all know how good at the defense side of things that Ross Chastain is, and how difficult he can make it on guys that are passing. Now, every lap that ticks by, it's going to get harder and harder and harder for Lane Riggs to get by Ross Chastain, but it's not going to take much of a slip-up from Chastain because that truck is on the edge of out of control the whole way around the racetrack.
Kobe threw his arm sleeve into the crap ring, and
Right, Larson.
got a little too excited.
There he is throwing his sleeve into the crowd. Fight for it, dude, if you want it. He hardly didn't want it. No, he didn't. He didn't. Is that guy checking out the aroma of his sleeve? Please, no. No. Don't do it.
Just kind of carries that momentum.
Oh,
Honestly, in the same way that Lane just run off the top.
Fans that take preview to a dangerous level. There's one NBA legend that's being stalked by a fan. Yeah. This is Donald Trump, politician, who also happens to be the biggest fan of Magic Johnson. And in December of 2020, he was arrested for stealing taxpayers' money, which is crazy in itself. But the craziest part,
They calm down and figure out a way to get themselves back
she was accused of dropping $27,000 of taxpayer money flying across the globe to stalk Magic Johnson.
That's a second and a half back not too long ago. Now he's trying to get the side grab. Not going to quite get it. They shut off again.
Yeah, this lady was down bad for Magic Johnson. But she still didn't take things as far as Homestead. Back in 1992.
All right, 14 to go. Well, 15 to go on the screen.
So after the game, they took to the streets of Chicago and Jesus, these fans were going crazy. By the end of the night, over 1,000 fans were arrested. Chicago.
That's so weird how his Corey Haim's truck just randomly just shuts up. Type one. This is weird. This last thing. No problem. What's the point of is because also because the exterior did appear in the game.
Was that hot? But she didn't look raw. Downright dirty.
I don't care what happens to the right side of this truck, I'm coming. Well, let's rewind here, trying to get the lead.
Watch it, man. Put it in.
He's gonna have a tough angle down there, you know.
Well, it's trashed. Corey Himes up front. And Larson's up to 6th place. Holy shit, he's coming quick. How about Jake Garcia up there in 7th place? Having another quiet, good run. Not,
Looking at lap times here, Kyle Larson again. Remember, he's going to drive by here in the turn 3, as you can see.
Yeah, if Corey Himes' truck will run to the finish of the race and keep up his pace, he's the only one in the same zip code as Kyle Larson right now.
And this is kind of what we expected. Is Kyle Larson laid this thing up against the wall and just go really, really fast. But it happened a lot later in the race than we expected.
And the reason that a lot of these guys wait, we touched on it earlier, a lot of these guys will wait until the very end of the race to be able to put their car up against the wall. These are, as Brad stated earlier in the race, these are metal built bodies. They're not very fragile. Yeah, they're very fragile. So anytime that you would touch the wall, it's going to tear the side of this truck up.
And this is amazing, guys. Look how close he is to the wall going as fast as he is. He is none better than Kyle Larson at running the fence. He is able to get that thing right on the fence. And we talked about it earlier. The closer you get to the wall, the more downforce this truck is going to make, the faster it's going to go. But you see other trucks are going to take his lane, right? They're going to take it out of his lane.
He saw it coming and said, you know what, I need to make sure he doesn't pass me that way.
And that's what's going to prevent him possibly getting all the way to the lead because he's got to pass these trucks. But he's no one that can get closer to the wall.
And the crazy part is, these walls are kind of tweaked. The entry into one has this weird radius to it that Kyle is able to figure out how to run every square inch of that wall at the exact radius of the wall.
It's super impressive. He's got this big run off of turn 2. Just rolling down the straightaway. Little draft to Tyler Anchor.
Yeah, when Anchor moved up there, it really ruined all the momentum that he had to be able to continue driving forward. Corey Himes has just had a phenomenal night. These guys come to 8 laps to go, but Corey Himes has done a great job all night long.
If I'm Corey Himes, I'm a nervous wreck about my truck shutting off.
Yes.
All right, 7 laps to go.
You can lose that second lead without being shutting off very quickly. And Lane Riggs is keeping the pressure on. He's done a good job. He's driven away from Ross Chastain by a second. He's hanging there.
Lane Riggs is not going away completely. 6 to go. Also, these lap trucks need to move out of the way too. Slide job in the 4th. Got it. Up crossover.
He's going to come up a few laps short, even if he gets back to his rated speed. His only hope is to see that 11 truck of Corey Himes shut off. He's going to run down Ross Chastain fairly easy.
He's got almost right now.
See him go straight straight up the racetrack. He knows that he can't waste any time. He knows his truck is the best at the top of the racetrack, and he just went right up there and pulled that slight drop on Ross. Ross's truck, it faded a long time ago. That thing was sliding around 10 laps into the run.
Four to go. It's not over.
I don't believe he can catch him from where he's at now. Traffic just held him up too long.
Who's that? That's Nathan Burr. Oh wow! Yep. See, I fucking knew it. I knew it. And there goes his truck. Yep, he's cooked. Oh shit. Well, Lane Riggs is just taking the lead. Three to go. Yep, I wasn't sure if it was gonna happen, but it happened again.
Just absolutely dominated this race, but look at that stat. Pass for the win in the last 2 mile-and-a-half races, and Larson's coming. I mean, he is going to be there. This is going to be, look how fast he's coming.
And Corey Himes is.
Back in this mix as well.
They need to dig deeper into how his car just randomly just shutting off. Up there goes Larson. Slide job. Wow, didn't think he was going to catch him, but he did.
Now he's in the lead, coming to the white flag.
What a wild finish to this race. This Cody on the bottom there. His truck's running, but he's got to pass both of them here. And I don't see him.
All right, here we go. White flag. 1 lap to go for Kyle Larson at Homestead.
Corey Heim has absolutely dominated this race. Kyle Larson, the leader of the race currently, spun out to bring the caution out here in stage 3. We all thought that Kyle Larson would be one of the dominant trucks tonight. He's not.
Well, wasn't expecting this. Well, Kyle Larson has won at Homestead in the Xfinity and Cup Series, but tonight he's going to win in the Truck Series at Homestead for the first time, and he's going to rebound from that spin, and he captures the win. Wow.
And the last half of the lap, he was almost a second a lap faster. Just blew their doors off.
Well, I can promise you that none of those guys sitting up on that hill.
Wow, what a race.
Well, this guy's going to be in all 3 races. I mean, you see Corey Heim right here. That's a tough one to lose. You got to feel for him.
Oh, man. I don't know if Larson could have beat Corey Heim. It's unfortunate to have mechanical issues like that.
Kyle Larson will be in all 3 races this weekend.
Also, mind you, this race deserves to be the finale again. Probably next year, I hope.
I think you already know it. This guy is just so good at this racetrack when it comes to running the fence. And when he finally put that thing up against the wall like that, it was lights out fast.
Looks like he's going to do a post-victory lap, I think. Nope, never mind. He's going to burn it. Wow, I never thought I'd see the 07 number go to victory lane in the Truck Series, but it has. Overall, not a bad race. Well, this is one of the few tracks where Larson has a win in all 3 series. Wow, what a race. Awesome. I know he's a tough guy, but it's quite a feat he had to come over as far as the adversity is concerned.
Wow. Really recognized. He came here in Chip Ganassi's stable on the truck race. Put on a show, and tonight he did the same thing.
Twitter.
Excited. It was like no big deal. Like, we just opened the back on the lead. That's how Kyle is, though, right? It's just not much emotion out of him.
Yeah, they're good. The expectation is to win, and that's really one of the things that makes Kyle Larson so great. His highs aren't too high, his lows aren't too low. You run to the side of him, he runs to the side of you. It's just like not a big deal.
Yeah, that's why he's so good at running the wall, right? You know, he does not panic. They're very smooth.
So that was Kyle's 4th career win and his 16th start. Let's send it down to Austin.
Well, Kyle, none of us are surprised, but we're all very entertained. How's this win stack up? 4th career win in the Truck Series?
Yeah, that was pretty unbelievable from my seat. You know, I wasn't exactly sure if I could get back up there. Didn't have the restart that I wanted. Kind of took a little bit too long to.
Also tonight was Grant Enfinger's 200th Truck Series start, and he finished 9th in the 9.
I think it 1 and 2 for me, just staying wound up. I caught some of the guys that were doing just good enough up there where I couldn't, get by and bought my momentum down, but got clear them, and then I'm not sure what happened to the 11, but that worked out in our favor for sure. I don't think I would have gotten to him. Obviously, I would have gotten to second probably, but it'd been tough to get to him. But that last row was a lot of fun. So thanks to Spartan Motorsports, thanks to Rick Hendrick and HendrickCars.com for letting me come out some fun tonight. This was definitely fun. You'll learn a lot too, I think. So yeah, look forward to the rest of the weekend.
Yeah, the question everybody has now, how do we feel about the weekend sweep?
I don't know. Got to be guys like you, so that's going to be tough. But I don't know. I felt like the truck race was probably going to be the toughest to win. Just I'm not experienced in them. The runs are typically shorter, and I feel like I need long runs like that last one to get going. So I feel better about Xfinity and Cup, but the competition just gets tougher and tougher as you get on to the weekend. So we'll see, but off to a good start, so we'll try.
Congratulations, Kyle.
Yeah, guys, down here with Corey Heim, obviously had a super fast truck, the dominant truck all night. What did you have in the seat to be able to refire? Did you have any warning? But then also to talk about how fast this thing was tonight.
Yeah, just 15, 20 to go. Everything seemed fine as far as what I could see. Just the engine would go black. I'd have to pull my right hand over and fully reset, get any sort of life back in the motor. So really know what the problem was, to be honest with you, but I can't say enough about the Safe Life Thunder 3 to grow. I run a shotgun garage and Joe did a phenomenal job. Probably the best truck I've ever had, really. So.
Oh yeah, Corey Heim. Oh yeah, he's doing tomorrow's Xfinity race.
Yeah, well, good run tonight. Obviously, super strong.
Anyways.
It's super unfortunate for Corey Heim, as we documented all night long. He just had the dominant truck and was able to run that thing on the bottom of the race.
This was quite a race.
One of those stages, and unfortunately, that stat still lives at Homestead.
Wow, so I guess finally you can say Larson finally has a win here at Homestead in the Truck Series. And he has, well, again, a win here in all 3 series. Well, he won in a night where I thought Corey Heim was going to be the truck to beat. Same with Lane Riggs. Heim and Riggs probably were the 2 fastest trucks all night. And let's see. And Chastain was also fast too. The Bill McAnally guys of Ankrum and Hemrick were looking good. Caden Honeycutt with a top 10. Love to see it. Brandon Jones finished 12th in that Kingsford truck. Our outside pulser finished 17th. Not much there. Ben Rhodes DNF tonight. At least my boy Akinorio got the race, so I'll take that. Race finished in 1 hour and 43 minutes. Wow. Well, that was a really, really good race. Wasn't crazy, didn't have any drama. At least we had a natural, clean finish, so you love to see it. So with that said, gonna end off here. I want to thank y'all for watching tonight. I appreciate y'all for coming along. I appreciate you, Eric, for stopping by my stream. I hope to see you again in my stream soon. Hope to see you tomorrow if available. And with that, I will see y'all tomorrow for the Xfinity race. Tomorrow's race is called the Hard Rock Bet 300, by the way. Anyways, I'll see y'all later. Have a good rest of your evening. With that, I'll see y'all next time. All right, bye, everyone. Peace out.